This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. A 22-year-old man has been arrested and allegedly shooting his 3-year-old nephew in the stomach. Now, during the investigation, deputies learned that the 22-year-old man was a person responsible for discharging the firearm. According to deputies, the 22-year-old man lived in the residence with his parents. He said he was putting the firearm away, a Glock 9mm pistol. He said his nephew liked shooting guns. He said he removed the magazine and cocked the firearm for his nephew. He stated his nephew pointed the firearm at him and pulled the trigger. He said he heard a click and took the firearm away from his nephew and cocked it again. The 22-year-old man said he pointed the gun at his nephew Adam and pulled the trigger, and the firearm discharged. He said he thought the magazine was not in the firearm. He could not explain how the magazine got into the firearm. What up? This is DC Channel Guns. Coming at you another gun video. Appreciate you watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I want to appreciate all my subscribers. I want to appreciate all the good information. I appreciate y'all for coming to the channel. Appreciate all the comments, support, and everything. I appreciate that. I'm still trying to catch up on my comments and everything, so I've been getting there. Been very busy and everything, but I appreciate everyone who's been leaving good comments and everything. I appreciate that. And also I want to thank all my subscribers. I want to thank all my new subscribers. I want to thank for the people who've been hanging in there with me and everything. And so I appreciate that. The one who come on board, like I said before, the ultimate goal over here is to uphold the Constitution and defend the Second Amendment. That is the ultimate prize over here. And that's what we're going to keep doing. Now, during this pandemic and stuff that we're in, during this COVID, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it, during this situation, we had a lot of first-time buyers and stuff. And, I'm on a small mission to stop some of these gun laws, to save people's lives, stop a lot of the, farm injuries and stuff that's going on. That's in headlines every day. I'm talking about it's in the headlines every day. And, you have so many, politicians and stuff seizing on this stuff. And, they just keep creating more gun laws and everything. Now, we're going to talk a little bit about firearm safety. I know that this is not popular. I'm talking about 98% of everything that you see on social media is not talking about gun safety. I'm talking about because, like I said before, everybody knows this stuff, but it just keep happening. Reports after reports after reports of, people playing with firearms. I'm talking about, getting shot, people losing their lives, getting injured. But it's keep happening. So, we're going to talk about safety. And if I'm going to talk about safety, I need to make sure that the firearm that I'm using in this video is clear. There's no ammunition in this magazine. And there's nothing in the chamber. I'm talking about, it is very simple, people. It's not that hard. You can look in there. I'm talking about you can look down the barrel. You can, put your finger there. Whatever you want to do. Make sure that the gun is empty. Now, I just went over an article of one of many articles that's out there where you have people playing with firearms. People, I'm talking about, as a gun owner, you have to have pretty much the message to anybody around firearms that firearm safety is first. And you see in the story where you had a 22-year-old, I'm talking about, staying with his parents. The parents should have pretty much preached to this 22-year-old every single day. Firearm safety is number one. You don't play with this gun in this house. And you see that what accident happened, this 22-year-old ended up shooting his nephew in the stomach, shooting his 3-year-old in the stomach with a 9mm gun. I'm talking about, these things are happening. I'm talking about, there's a lot of articles out there that, you have people still playing with firearms. This is not a water gun. This is not the little toy gun. This is none of that. This is a real gun, people. So, people are losing their lives and stuff every single day because you have people who, just not taking gun safety serious. Now, when it comes to gun safety, first of all, treat all guns as if it's loaded. For example, because we got a lot of first-time buyers in here. If I'm in the gun shop and I pick up a firearm, I always clear that firearm. And I'm gonna tell you the reason why I always clear firearms when I'm in the gun shop, no matter. Because first of all, you would think that the firearm be clear, but I'm gonna tell you a situation I ran into. I shared this story a long time ago. I was in a gun shop and I picked up a gun, and when I picked it up, I could see in the crack of the slide, looked like it was a bullet in the magazine, like right there on the top. And I was just, and someone had picked that gun up before I had, I picked it up. So What I did was I pulled the magazine out. And I said, oh man, this gun is loaded. And it was one in the chamber, people. One in the chamber. So I was like kind of shocked about this whole thing. So at first I thought it was dummy rounds because the way they looked. But I said, no, these are not dummy rounds. So I got the gun shop attention. I went on, clear the weapon, had to, put the one in the chamber. I put it in my hand and everything. And, I called the people over there and I told them, I said, this gun was loaded and it had one in the chamber. Someone picked up, I saw a person that had it in their hand before I picked it up. And they was like, nah, there's no way. The guy at the counter, he came over there and he was like mad. He was hot. And, if someone would have pulled this trigger on that farm, it could have went through the wall or, could have hit somebody into the gun shop, went through the window. You had cars going by out there. I'm talking about anything could have happened, people. Always treat all guns as if it was loaded. I don't care if somebody handed it to you, they cleared it, you cleared it. You can't go wrong by keep clearing that farm. That is one thing that really woke me up. I'm talking about when I'm in gun shop, gun show, I can consistently do that. I always check. You never know, people. You never know. And number two, I'm talking about you do not point a firearm at something you're not willing to kill or destroy. I'm talking about that is the number two thing. I'm talking about you do not point a firearm at nothing you're not willing to kill or destroy. Now, number three, keep your fingers straight. Keep it off the trigger, people. Keep your fingers off the trigger. And if you're not willing to about to use that firearm or shoot something, whatever, keep your fingers off the trigger at all times. And number four, I'm talking about know your backstop, know your target, know what's behind the target and stuff that you're shooting. So, that's something that you have to know your backstop and stuff like that. So these are some of the things that people need to keep in mind all the time when it comes to gun safety and everything. Now, like I said, I read the article and stuff to you. And like I said, it doesn't make sense because, there are some things that's missing out of there. And, first of all, this 22-year-old to let his 3-year-old nephew play with a firearm is just crazy. It's just ridiculous. Now, the 22-year-old has been arrested and charged. I'm talking about his gun rights is gone. And, this is just one of the stories, people, that's out there that you have law-abiding citizens losing their gun right. I'm talking about a lot of people worrying about the red flag laws and gun confiscation. A lot of citizen gun owners are having the guns taken away from them because of their, just negligence of the firearm safety. And, I'm going to keep stressing firearm safety because it is huge. It is up hundreds and 100% during this pandemic and stuff that we in. We have a lot of guns out there, people, and there's a lot of gun accidents. You have a lot of kids home that is not in school and everything. So, like I said, if this video helps save one or two people, I did my job. So I know this is not going to be popular and everything, but for the ones who, listen and everything, I appreciate you and everything. But I'm going to continue my journey on when it comes to firearm safety because that is the number one priority to stop the gun grabbers from creating laws. And when I look back at all the laws and stuff that I see, the gun grabbers has seized on mistakes that the law-abiding citizen has made. So with that said, this is DC Channel Guns, and I'll catch you on the next one. This is DC Channel Guns. Like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.